Good morning. I hereby call this meeting to order and thank you for all being seated. We do have some special guests today. Former Secretary of Transportation Mike Patterson and Brent Burwell with the Concrete Pavement Association. Where's Mr. Burwell? There we go. And Viplav Reddy with FHWA. Where's Viplav? There he is. All right, very good. Thank you for being here today. Commission Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Coburn?
Coburn here.
Mr. Grimsley?
Grimsley here.
Mr. Shannon?
Here.
Mr. Freimiller?
Freimiller here.
Mr. Dyson? Mr. Alexander?
Here.
Mr. LaForge?
LaForge here.
Mr. Junk? Mr. Peterson?
Here. Thank you. Chief Taylor, you are recognized to present.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. We've selected two outstanding candidates to fill the position of Director of Project Delivery and Director of Design. Daniel Gwynn was named Director of Project Delivery in April. In his new role, Daniel will create and oversee project delivery policies and processes, as well as unified planning and project management activities. Daniel began his career in 2006 as a chemical scientist in the materials division. In 2009, he began work as the division construction auditor for District 4. Daniel was then promoted to Division 4 project manager in 2012. He briefly served the city of Oklahoma City before returning to ODOT as project management division manager in 2019. While at ODOT, Daniel contributed as project manager on notable projects such as the I-40 crosstown relocation, the I-235, I-44 interchange reconstruction, and the replacement of the historic State Highway 33 Cottonwood Creek Bridge in Guthrie. Daniel received his Bachelor of Science in Chemistry from Oklahoma State University and a Master's in Business Administration from the University of Central Oklahoma. Daniel has his project management professional certification and is a licensed professional engineer. He and his wife, Brianna, have two daughters and live in Oklahoma City. Please welcome Daniel to the position of Director of Project Delivery. Justin Hernandez was announced as Director of Design for the department in April 2024. In his role, he will oversee the design of vital transportation projects statewide. Hernandez has served as state bridge engineer since 2021. He has directly coordinated the design construction for both local and state-owned bridge structures across Oklahoma. His career with ODOT began in 2002 as an engineer in training. In 2003, he joined Bridge Division as a design engineer. In 2011, Justin transitioned to be the project engineer for the field districts in Central, North Central, and Northwest Oklahoma. He was then named Assistant Bridge Engineer in 2016. Justin contributed to the department's achievement of a top 10 national ranking for highway bridge conditions, helping improve from the low ranking of 49th in 2004 to 5th in 2021. Justin has been responsible for the design of bridge projects of all types in locations all across the state, including the Fayro Award-winning State Highway 33 bridge over Cottonwood Creek in Guthrie. He and his wife, Alexandria, live in Oklahoma City with their two children. Justin enjoys spending time with his family, traveling, and being outdoors. He also enjoys volunteering at his children's school, coaching and assisting in various school activities. Please welcome Justin Hernandez to the position. The department was recently recognized for its successful demonstration of the compatibility of environmental conservation with infrastructure building. At a recent national organization meeting in Austin, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service awarded ODOT for its innovative and successful implementation of the Monarch Candidate Conservation Agreement with Assurances Program. ODOT was one of 2 DOTs to receive the Outside the Box Award for its exceptional achievements in this area. In addition, there are 2 other awards given at this event. The National ASCII-PS Adder Award for the highest average milkweed stem count across southern and western U.S. transportation right-of-ways. And ODOT Natural Resources biologist Von Seal Harmon received the Wind Beneath Our Wings Award, which recognizes her positive communication with right-of-way working groups and her willingness to mentor other transportation sector partners new to the National Monarch Conservation Program. I would like the following to please come up to the front for a photo. Daniel Gwynn, Joe Bruchet, David Salisbury, Von Seal Harmon, Amber McIntyre, and Kate Taylor could not be here today. I'd also like to mention that District 7 will be recognized internally for the Field District's Right-of-Way Habitat Stewardship Award, which is given to the Field Maintenance District, whose daily roadside operations followed and exceeded Monarch Conservation Program measures. Please give District 7 a round of applause. Next, I'd like to call your attention to ODOT Beautification Coordinator Melody Johnson, who was awarded the Pendleton Woods Lifetime Achievement Award from Oklahoma City Beautiful earlier this year. Melody was recognized for her years of service to the state of Oklahoma and her steadfast dedication to ODOT's beautification programs and partnerships. Melody will celebrate 50 years of service at ODOT next Monday and she's the only woman in ODOT history to serve 50-plus years total. Melody, please make your way up here along with Taylor Henderson, and we would like to present you with the award and take a picture. Commissioner, I stand for any questions.
Any questions for Chief Taylor? All right. Thank you very much, Chief Taylor. Item 60 is approval of the minutes of the Transportation Commission meeting on April 1st, 2024. Do I have a motion for approval of item 60?
So move.
Thank you, Commissioner Shannon. And do I have a second?
Second.
And second, Commissioner Alexander. Any discussion? Hearing none, please vote. You can abstain if you wanted. Good. The motion passes, 6 with 1 abstention. The consent docket contains items 61 through 64. If any commissioner would like to pull an individual item out for discussion, he may do so at this time. Otherwise, I'll hear a motion for approval of the consent docket.
So move, Coburn.
Thank you. And do I have a second?
Second, LaForge.
Thank you very much. Please cast your vote. Motion passes. Thank you very much. Item 65 is engineering contracts. Mr. Hernandez, you are recognized to present.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners.
Morning.
I've got one engineering contract this month. It's statewide for on-demand right-of-way appraisal. The department has selected 4 firms to provide these services. These firms may be utilized on an as-needed basis in support of the department's staff. And the 4 firms selected are Filer and Story Company, LLC, Statewide Appraisal Service, Valbridge Property Advisors, and White Valuation Services, Incorporated. The aggregate not to exceed amount for these 4 contracts is $300,000, and they'll be used on a task order basis. I'll try to answer any questions you might have. Approval is recommended.
You've heard the presentation. Do I have a motion for approval of item 65?
LaForge move for approval.
Thank you. And do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Shannon. Any discussion? Hearing none, please vote. Motion passes. Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. You are recognized to continue. On item, I should highlight, item 66 is engineering contract supplements.
Item 66, I have 3 project-specific supplements. All of these projects are included in the 8-year work plan. The first one is in District 4, K County Supplement Number 2. The department previously authorized Garver LLC to perform preliminary engineering and prepare construction plans for State Highway 11 from Rocky Ridge Road, extending east 3.91 miles to Grandview Drive in Caw City. The proposed project improvements include relocate facility to a new alignment. This supplement is for additional engineering to develop final construction plans and is not to exceed $2,019,749. The scheduled let date is in fiscal year 2029. The second is District 8, Ottawa County, Supplement Number 4. The department has previously authorized Garver LLC to perform preliminary engineering and prepare construction plans for US 60 over the Spring and Neosho Rivers, 11.1 miles east of US 69. Proposed project improvements are to replace bridge on existing alignment. This supplement is for additional engineering to develop final construction plans and is not to exceed $88,375. Then this project has a scheduled let date in federal fiscal year 2030. And the third and final is also District 8, Tulsa County Supplement Number 6. The department previously authorized Benham Design LLC to prepare construction plans for I-44 at the US 75 interchange, work packages number 2 and number 5. Proposed project improvements are to add capacity to the roadway, add sidewalks, geometric and access improvements, intersection modification, and replace bridge on offset alignment. The supplement is for additional engineering to develop final construction plans and is not to exceed $22,250. And this project has a scheduled let date of federal fiscal year 2024. Approval is recommended, and I'll try to answer any questions you might have.
Back to A for a minute, the K County Supplement 2. So this is a $2 million supplement.
Yes. So this is a 2-phase contract. The first phase was for preliminary engineering and evaluation. Phase 2 is for the design based upon that first phase.
Okay, that's why the disparity. Very good, thank you. All right, you've heard the presentation. Do I have a motion for approval of item 66?
LaForge move for approval.
Thank you.
Second, Alexander.
Commissioner Frymiller will second it, and any discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion passes. Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. Item 53 is change orders with a cumulative total of $150,000 or less. This is the first month that amount has been increased from $75,000. This is for your information only. Mr. Leonard, you're recognized to present.
Yes, and thank you all very much for that. I appreciate it. Item number 67, parts A through double X. These are change orders on projects that have a cumulative total of change orders of $150,000 or less. This item is presented for your information only, and no action is necessary.
If there are no questions, Mr. Leonard, you're recognized to present item 68, change orders with a cumulative total greater than $150,000.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item 68, parts A through Z. These are change orders on projects which have a cumulative total of change orders greater than $150,000. Your approval is recommended, and I'd be glad to answer any questions.
Thank you. You've heard the presentation. Do I have a motion for approval of item 68?
So moved, Grimsley.
Commissioner Grimsley, thank you. And do I have a second?
Second, Frymiller.
Second, Frymiller. Any discussion? All right, please cast your vote. Motion passes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Item 69 is proposed bid openings. Ms. Bryant, you are recognized to present.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. Item 69, proposed bid openings consist of the final June 2024, tentative July 2024, and tentative August 2024 bid openings. The department recommends approval.
You've heard the presentation. Do I have a motion for approval of item 69?
So moved, Coburn.
Thank you. And do I have a second?
Second, Grimsley.
Thank you. Any discussion? Please cast your vote. It's not registering. We're getting a fault code of some kind. Oop, there it is. All right. Motion passes. Thank you. Sorry for the drama. Yeah, we're seeing a different screen. Item 70 is awards. Mr. Goka, you are recognized to present.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman,
Good morning.
Commissioners. Item 70 is recommendations for awards from the April bid opening. And item A is from the April 11th bid opening. It is recommended that the following items from the April 11th, 2024 bid opening referred to by call order be awarded. 700, 705, 710, 712, 715, 722, 725, 730, 740, 745, 750, 756, 760, 765, 770, 777, 780, 785, 790, and 795. It is also recommended that the following items from the April 11th, 2024 bid opening referred to by call order be rejected. 720, 721, 775, and 776. Part B is from the April 18th, 2024 regular bid opening. It is recommended that the following items from the April 18th bid opening referred to by call order be awarded. 853, 856, 861, 866, 871, 876, 881, 886, 891, 906, 911, 916, 921, 926, 931, 936, 941, 951, 956, 961, and 971. It is recommended that the following items from the April 18th bid opening referred to by call order be rejected. 851, 852, and 946. This concludes the recommendations. Approval is requested.
Thank you. You've heard the presentation. Do I have a motion for approval of item 70?
Motion. Frymiller.
Commissioner Frymiller, thank you. And do I have a second?
Second.
Commissioner Shannon, second. Any discussion? Hearing none, please cast your vote. Motion passes. Thank you very much, Mr. Goka. Item 71 is the Director's Report. This is for information only. Chief Taylor will present the Director's Report for Director Gatz.
Thank you, Chairman Peterson. Many across the state has experienced major storms and tornadoes the weekend of April 27th. ODOT crews from 7 of our 8 field districts were called out to help with storm debris cleanup. District 7 crews in southern Oklahoma have worked nonstop in both Sulphur and Marietta since that weekend. Nearly 75 employees using 21 pieces of equipment are providing assistance with cleanup in downtown Sulphur. To date, they have hauled almost 500 loads of debris away. Crews in Marietta have used 7 pieces of equipment along I-35 to remove 64 loads of debris. ODOT will continue to coordinate our activities with local authorities and other agencies to provide resources to assist with cleanup as needed. District 3 crews in Hughes and Seminole counties in east central Oklahoma responded Saturday night following a tornado in Holdenville. Crews assisted emergency responders by clearing roadways, closing highways due to down power lines, flooding, and providing traffic control. Crews from other parts of the district monitored roads for flooding and removed debris that remained on the roadway after waters receded. The storm near District 1, Wagner County Yard in eastern Oklahoma, left many pieces of equipment with broken windshields and overturned some of our salt spreaders. District 8 in northeast Oklahoma has been monitoring the size of a timber debris raft on the Neosho River at US 60 in Ottawa County. Crews in District 1, 2, 4, and 5 have spent several days closing roads due to high water, replacing signs that were blown down, and removing debris from the roadways left behind by flooding. As the Commission knows, the department is always willing to help in times of crisis and where needed to assist our communities. I would ask that we keep those affected by the storms and tornadoes in our thoughts, and as a department to lend our support for our employees personally affected by these storms. If you have any questions, I can ask Director of Operations, Storm Questions, Director of Operations, Sean Davis, may step up. But
Anything to add, Sean?
Brian did a very good job.
Yeah.
Well,
He did.
You know, our boots on the ground are just incredible individuals, and they've been working around the clock to help out the communities that they work in. Much to be said about them and their efforts. Hopefully, we don't have to use those efforts again this afternoon or tonight. The Oklahoma Safe Summit. Last month, we gathered with industry partners for the 2nd annual Safe Oklahoma Summit. We had more than 300 attendees to join us to talk about safety challenges, solutions, and innovative ideas. Had a lot of positive feedback from the attendees who enjoyed various topics and exchanged ideas in the name of safety. It is our desire to host another safety summit in 2025. Bridgeport Bridge opening this Friday. We are officially reopening the US 281 Route 66 Bridgeport Bridge. The historic bridge has been closed since 2022 for construction. The bridge will be available for a community event from 3 to 5 p.m. We will cut a ribbon and open the bridge to traffic at 5 p.m. The Bridgeport Bridge will be the first official celebration of the Route 66 Centennial, and that is where the director is today. We have him on loan to the country today. He was nominated by Governor Stitt and appointed by President Biden to chair the Route 66 Centennial. And I can promise you that Although we're sharing him, he's doing good there also. I'm happy to share him. We bring to your attention two major projects, US 59 in Stillwell, Adair County, District 1. It's a nearly $23 million contract for resurfacing and adding shoulders on nearly 7 miles of rural two-lane highway. The project is between State Highway 51 and the Barren Fork Creek near Stillwell. The project should begin in November, completion expected late in 2025. The next is US 259, McCurtain County, District 2. It is the second project of 3 projects that extend from the Red River north to Idabel. It's a $28.5 million contract that stretches over 7 miles. One of the 3 phases in the area to resurface and add shoulders to a rural two-lane highway. This is from north of State Highway 87 Junction, northwest toward Idabel. It's just north of the current project that's underway now. It is estimated to begin in late fall, and estimated completion date is 2025. We've been talking about the work to take place at I-235 for several months now. It has started. We have a bridge rehab job at 235 and I-40. We wanted to remind the commission and the public our I-235 bridge joint rehab has started, and right now we have the southbound I-235 is narrowed. As we progress, we'll be switching to the northbound later within the project. We hope this project wraps up in a timely manner, certainly in July. Drivers should expect significant delays in the area and avoid the area if at all possible by using I-35 and I-44. Rick Allen with District 4, Assistant District Engineer, is coordinating those efforts with the Thunder. As you know, the Thunder have a game tomorrow night at 8:30, and they have another game on Thursday at 8:30. So we will be coordinating our efforts and working with them throughout the construction and the playoffs. Work zone awareness. Warmer temperatures mean more motorcycle enthusiasts and vehicles on the road. Remember, motorcycle safety awareness depends upon us all. ODOT encourages all motorists to follow standard safety protocols, especially around motorcycles, to help everyone make it home safe, make Oklahoma safe. 6,218 motorcyclists were killed in traffic crashes nationally in 2022, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Fatalities in Oklahoma are trending upward, with 89 fatalities occurring in 2022, according to the most recent crash data. The top 3 contributing factors to motorcycle crashes are traveling at an unsafe speed, making improper movements or changes, and following too closely. Motorcycle safety is everyone's safety. Finally, I would ask everybody to be weather aware today and wear your seat belts. I stand for your questions, sir.
Thank you, Chief. Any questions for Chief Taylor? Comments?
No, maybe a comment, especially in our part of the state, is to beware of the flooded roadways. And so, because if you get stuck, you're putting other people's lives at risk too, if people have to come and rescue. So it's very important. Nothing on your schedule is that important, so just be careful. But we typically have a lot this time of year. So.
Well, thank you, sir. The grounds are saturated, and we do have some sizable rainfall events on the way, and we thank you for that, and we will remain mindful.
Yeah, good. Thank you, Chief Taylor.
Thank you.
Commissioners have no other comments. I'd hear a motion for item 72, which is adjournment.
So moved.
Commissioner Shannon, thank you. Do I have a second?
Grimsley, second.
Commissioner Grimsley, second. Please cast your vote. Motion passes. We are adjourned.